Pressure comes and is intercepted, picked off by J.D. Roussel.
And intercepted by Roussel.
My name is J.D. Roussel. I'm from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. I attend Sacred Heart University. I've come from a single mom home, and she was always like, oh, you can't play football, too physical, you're too small, this and that, which I've still heard now too. But there's always something about football that always made me want to play. And it wasn't until 8th grade where she allowed me to play football. I played baseball with one of my good friends named Josh Mata. And his dad and my mother were really good friends because we had played baseball with each other since midgets. So we were young. We were 10 years old, 11 years old. And he's like, oh, just bring him out there. Let's see what he got, blah, blah, blah. I went to put on the pads, and I didn't know which one were knee pads, which one were thigh pads, which one were hip pads. I was just all over the place. And I was really raw in the beginning, just kind of going out there using my athleticism to garner me attention. And then going into high school, it became more of kind of a talent thing. And from there, in high school, I kind of developed into the player that I am now. But I have a great mother. She was there to support me throughout all the home games. Her being from Rhode Island, a lot of the away games in high Pennsylvania and stuff like that, that was hard for her to make. But the playoff games versus Fordham, she was there in attendance, and it was good for me that I was able to bring her out there on senior day.
Is really the biggest influence you think of where you are today?
I want to say growing up without a father, I want to say is my biggest kind of influence, because it makes me want to be something that I didn't have. And I'm not going to take anything away from my mom, because I understand that life throws you lemons, you make lemonade, it is what it is. But growing up without a father, seeing a lot of my peers, my teammates, and just kind of having that father figure. And we look at our coaches as our father figures, because they staple what we are, what we stand for. Kind of like the way I was raised with my mom. My mom and I are both immigrants from Haiti, so my mom being able to succeed and raise a son in the United States of America is the biggest underdog role I've ever seen in my life, right then and there. Listen, my mom gets a gift on Mother's Day and Father's Day, because she's both.
That's awesome.
To throw over the middle. That time it is deflected and intercepted by Roussel.
Puts it up. That is knocked down by J.D. Roussel. to Mark Wilson there as well.
And intercepted by Roussel.
Just to be one of them for that time being is just amazing. A lot of times back home at barbershops, you always hear that old guy talking about, oh, back in my day, if I would have I would have had this chance. And I was thinking about it, that's not about to be me. You don't have to make it to be successful. I mean, sure, it'd be nice, but you don't have to, make the millions to be successful. Money doesn't define you. The person you are and the relationships you build with people define who you are.